Good morning.
Hello, good morning. How are you?
Swell, thank you. How are you?
Swell. How was your weekend?
Swell. The weekend was good. I'm trying to think
Good.
if it was eventful or not. How was yours? What's going on? What's happening with you?
My weekend was terrible.
Yeah, not great. Not great.
There was good football on yesterday,
There was good
that was
football.
fun.
Yeah.
There was good football on. And then I realized, remember we did that stolen hoodie week, and I found that this is the one stolen hoodie that I held on to.
You have one left. What is it?
One left. It's Raiders. So I decided to wear it this morning.
Why not?
Why not? It was such a good game yesterday. It was such a good game to watch. I know you're not into football, but Kansas City and the Raiders they're the longest rivalry in football. And so this was like a big, and then to beat the Super Bowl team, it was just a good game.
Well, the Raiders, historically, and especially in these last 15, 20 years, are a really good football team, right? Oh, did we lose you?
Can you hear me now?
Oh, there you are. Hello.
Okay, but I can't hear you.
Oh, you can't hear me at all right now? Well, all right. Well, I'll just take myself. Oh, and now she's gone. This is what you call killing it every morning, is when you can't get the internet to work right. Anyway, we're waiting for her to come back because we run into this every once in a while. The series drive-in last week was pretty awesome. This week they're going to have Amityville Horror. They're going to have Hotel Transylvania.
There we go. Hi.
Hi.
Okay. It's because the mic was trying to pick up on my other audio device, what we use to put stuff onto the radio station. Sorry. Okay. All right. So you were talking about series drive-in. Cool.
Yeah, I was just filling time till you came back.
Thank you.
Because what I was asking before you went was I know that the Raiders won, but historically, like the last 15, 20 years, the Raiders are a really good football team, right?
Oh yeah, that's what they all say.
Okay.
No, it was fun. It was fun to watch. It was a great game. It was a surprise loss, and it was cool. It was a highlight of my Sunday.
Okay, that's awesome. So, Patrick Mahomes is like the man right now, right?
Yes, but the Raiders defense shot him down yesterday because he's usually like a rushing quarterback, and he didn't rush for much yesterday.
Rushing quarter. Okay. I was going to ask if there was a difference.
He runs the ball a lot, is what I mean by that.
Okay.
And the Raiders defense put a stop to that yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to ask if there was a difference between that and a Yugoslavian quarterback, but you said rushing quarterback, not Russian quarterback. So, that makes more sense.
Quarterback.
That makes more sense now. Thank you for clarifying.
You're very welcome. So there was basketball on too, right?
Did anyone notice?
No. I did watch that Mamba Forever Nike commercial though.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time with those. That one still hits in the chops, you know. And I'm not even a Kobe fan. I'm not a Lakers
Mamba
fan.
Out.
Yeah, that was tough.
I don't even watch basketball. I don't know anything about Kobe. It still hits you in the feels, you know.
Yeah. It's a cultural icon, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I made a fire pit this weekend.
I saw it. I love it.
Yeah, that was kind of fun.
You did a great job. Your sons love that their names are on it.
Yeah, one more than the other, but yeah.
Okay, what do you mean?
Well, I have one who sees what you do and then he's like, but you didn't do more. And then I have one who's like, that's so rad. Thank you so much. So
yep. I have one and one.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So.
And I also, my girl, she's like me like that a little bit. And she also could never make a decision. And she's exactly like me with that too. And like picking out snack, like I had to be patient because I feel like I was always so rushed when I was trying to make a decision that now is like, that's what gives me the anxiety of doing it. Like, I don't feel like I have enough time and then I get what I want and it's not good enough. I feel like I wanted the other one instead.
Right.
And so I give her, and so as soon as I go, come on, Layla, she'll go and gets anxiety, like picking something out. So I had to like stop doing that and just know it's going to just take her a minute.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, because also when we were growing up, like you had Snickers, Twix, payday, $100 grand, and that was it. Like we didn't have. Did your kids ever get those stupid little gummies with that stupid sugar drizzle that you put in the middle of the gummy? So it's just sugar on top of sugar, but one sugar is a squeeze sugar and one sugar is a gummy sugar. But the two sugars together make more sugar.
Yeah, and it's like $3.99 because they get to play with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? We had Dippin' Sticks.
Yep. I think she also has a hard time because her palate is, she likes everything.
Yeah.
So it takes her a minute.
Her and I are the same. I'm the same way.
I'm the same way.
Yeah. So last night we did a birthday dinner last night for my father-in-law who was not there. So we had a birthday dinner for him without him.
What? Okay. What? Why?
Well, he's sick right now. He's throwing up. So we were going to get Olive Garden delivered. And so me and Michelle had Olive Garden delivered for his birthday and he couldn't go. So we ate Olive Garden and called him. We're like, we're loving Olive Garden right now.
Salad and breadsticks did you destroy?
Dude, did you know if there's enough people eating Olive Garden that they give you a box about this long and about this tall full of breadsticks?
No. I guess that's smart. Duh. Yeah, good for them. They're known for.
Like you could put your hands in and lift up the breadsticks and let them all like accordion down. That's how many there are.
Breadsticks. Maybe.
Not everybody's, just my 12.
Oh my goodness. So we have to tell you at 8:00, Ian Riley and I are going to talk about things that you do to annoy your significant other on purpose.
Yes.
And Ian Riley has a classic.
It's going to be a classic.
When you told me this morning, I had actual tears coming down my face. I was laughing. So you are such a monster.
not everybody has a visually impaired wife. So
you're a monster, but I can't stop laughing.
Do we want to tell the story about why I walked past my car?
Yeah, we could do that.
Okay.
I understand why you did.
I walked past my car this weekend because I parked poorly and I was embarrassed when the woman kind of called me out, but she didn't know it was me. So I was at the Walmart on McHenry by the Fuddruckers in Modesto. And I parked all the way back in the parking lot, like almost near the Fuddruckers, between the Percos and the old Fuddruckers. Yeah. My intent was to get some walking in. So there wasn't anybody next to me when I parked, and I didn't park great. My driver's side was a little over the line. Somebody between when I went in to get my barn paint and came out had parked next to my car, had done all of the things that she was going to do, and was back at her car putting stuff in. So I don't know how she did this so fast. But as I was walking up to my car, I see her, and she's a little bit older. So maybe she was there and I just didn't notice or I wasn't paying attention. But she was putting stuff in her passenger side next to my driver's side. And she was struggling a little bit because I was parked so close.
Your parking job was phenomenal.
So as I'm walking up, I'm being jovial me and she's putting stuff in her car. And I said, hey, I'm walking right past you. Why don't I take your cart and go put it in the cart bin for you?
And that's really nice of you. You're such a nice guy.
Thanks. And she goes, oh, that'd be a huge help. Thank you. It's so hard getting stuff in my car when people park like this next to your car.
That is you. I would have kept going too, bro. No, bye. Oh, yeah. What a jerk that guy is.
So I've got a bag and a gallon of paint, and now I have her cart, and I'm walking towards. I'm like, yeah, I know. What a jerk, right? And then I just kept walking
until she drove away.
And I kept walking until she started backing out. I'm like, all right, I can go back.
I would have done the same thing. I remember when I was pregnant one time, some dude parked next to me like that, and I had to get in through the passenger side, and he came out, and you know how I get. I go, thanks a lot. I'm 8 months pregnant. I had to get through my passenger seat because you park like crap. And he's like staring at me. But actually, like, I understand that more than the people who do it on purpose. Like those ones, I just want to like drive into their car.
Right.
Which I
But,
have
like,
done before and gotten away with. If you want to hear ever that I got in a car accident on purpose, that's for another day.
I was going to say we have 5 minutes, but we can also save that.
Yeah, do you want me to?
Sure.
Okay, so it was Joe and I are going through divorce. He was still there. It was like, remember that accident when I rear-ended that person?
I was going to say, was this the one by Arch?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So we got into it. I lost my mind. I leave the radio station. We get into it at work. I leave the radio station hella mad, and there's a 4-way stop where we work, and it's backed up because there's like a adult school or something over there, and they were all going to school or come. It doesn't matter. And so I see this white car get into the left lane and pass all of these cars, go through the 4-way stop, and hit the stoplight. And it makes me angry, right? I'm already angry. So I make it through the 4-way stop, and they're still at the stoplight.
At this point, by the way, the term Karen had not been used at this point, but this may have been the first Karen sighting.
So they're parked there, and so I hit the accelerator to scare them, right? And, then didn't hit the brake. And I like didn't even stop, you guys. It was like I nailed that car. And I'm like, oh my God, right? And these two not very awesome guys jump out the back. There's 4 people in the car. They looked in their early 20s. 2 not very awesome guys jump out the back, and they look at me and they go, what the blank, right? And I go, I'm about to get out of the car, and then I see that this is probably a terrible situation. And I see everybody next to me like, where did you even, like, they were stopped. This was So I go, I'm going to go ahead and call the police. And he goes, no, you're not. And I go, yeah, I think we should call the police and my insurance company and make a report about this. And they go, hell no, you're not. And they get in their car and they took off. So I got away with it. So I called my friend. So I called my friend whose husband is Stockton PD and explained the car and let him know I was involved in hit and run. It was my fault, but I just want to let you know. And he's like, they left? And I go, yeah. And he goes, oh, then you hit like a stolen car or something. And that was that.
Road rage, kids.
Right? Woo! And I had no doubt, like a little plastic piece came off of my car. Wham! I hit them so hard. It's not funny.
Whoever had their car stolen and got it back is like, what happened?
Yes. So I was just like, I should not have been. Yes. I can't click on Sandra. You have to click on the comments. Yes. It was a bad situation and I shouldn't have done it. Don't do it. It's not funny. I mean, obviously I was like raging, like in a bipolar manic episode, clearly. And I was just wham. It felt so good.
See,
the new guy I'm seeing is watching this right now going, I should get out now.
This is called solid ground. See how on this flat surface, these right here are just staying there because it's level, it's solid ground. All right.
I don't know anything about that.
But then Madden is like, I'm going through a divorce.
Yes.
How's your car?
Wham!
I just hit you. I'm calling the cops on you. Yeah. I can't believe I just took out your front yard and half your house. I'm calling the police on you right now.
My girlfriend sent me flowers and everything. And then me and Danielle and Sandra and Danelle go up to Murphy's a couple weekends later. And Danielle goes, tell these girls the truth, right? I tell them in their faces, and they're immediately on the phone with their husbands going, do you know what she did? Listen to her.
They sent you, are you okay flowers?
Yes, because Joe and I had just split.
Okay.
I got in his car as this hit and run. And it was a really terrible, terrible week. And there's a reason I was feeling that emotional baggage, you know? So they sent me like divorce. You got in a car accident, hit and run. Like, what else can possibly happen to you this week? Flowers. And so then we go to Murphy's for girls' weekend. And I had to tell Danelle and Sandra. Danielle already knew the truth. And I had to tell Danelle and Sandra, like, what really happened.
Did you frame this as you were the victim of a hit and run where they hit you and then took off? Am I hearing that right now?
I told them the whole story, that I ran into somebody, that all of it, right? They knew that I was just mentally in a bad space. And then I saw Danielle later that night and I told her that. She goes, okay, tell me exactly like what happened. And I told her, and she's like crying, laughing. She goes, you did it on purpose.
because when you call it a hit and run, like it's missing words, like it's a hit and run, but it's like I hit them and then they ran.
Yes.
Right, like
they ran.
Right, like hit and run in this one is missing words.
Right? And they did not even care that they thought it was hilarious. They were laughing so hard. I was in a bad headspace.
Yeah, no, I
don't drive when you're in a bad headspace.
Like you don't have to upsell that to me. Like I get it totally. But
I've never told you that full story.
I didn't know the follow up. Like I knew the whole hit. I knew the whole hit they ran part. But I didn't know the Murphy's follow-up or the fact that like all of your friends were rallying around you now thinking that you were the victim of a hit and run.
I was having a rough week.
You know what it's like? It's like those Make-A-Wish people that are like, I need a Make-A-Wish to go to Disneyland, but then they don't really have anything wrong with them. I'm not saying you're that bad. That's awful. That's terrible.
The car and the insurance and everything was still in Joe's name. He was so pissed. I just hit my head. Yeah. Yep.
Did you hit your head? Was that did the desk hit and run you right now?
Yeah. Send me flowers.
That poor desk just victimized you as you slammed your head into it.
Oh my God. All right, you guys. We are in 8 o'clock going to talk about the thing that you do to annoy your significant other on purpose. And Riley is an awful human being.
But before we tell that, if you come back for this, just know that it's with consent.
I know.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that the first couple times were not.
Gray area. We'll talk about it later.
We'll see you guys at 8 o'clock. Bye.